You're listening to alltalkradio.net.
The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
Hey there, everybody out in La La Land. This is Trainer Joe, the Trainer Joe Show, and alltalkradio.net. Sorry for the delay past couple weeks. A lot of things have been going on here at the radio station and in my career life, and we're back on track again. And today I have back in the studio the beautiful Synovia Nicole of Shark Strong Fitness, online personal trainer, NPC competitor, all-around great girl.
Hi.
And so, and then of course we have the beautiful George Carson behind the scenes here.
Oh, thank you.
You're looking very beautiful today in your red.
Yeah,
And she's
nice
using
red stuff, huh?
Yeah. It's red day except for me. So anyway, yeah, today we are here in the studios. We're going to talk about a few things, go over, kind of wing it. I'm on a poorly planned day today, but hey.
Life happens.
Yep, so. But I think we're going to start off today. We're going to talk about something. You know, you have this new program coming out.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about this.
The
'cause-
Smoking Hot Body Challenge?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We love smoking hot bodies. So tell us about this.
The Smoking Hot Body Challenge, and the final entry is May 24th. And the challenge is to get you to being the best you that you can be.
Okay. Simple
Yeah.
as that.
Simple as that.
Let's go
It's
into
very simple.
Let's go into the details about this. So, obviously, we're going to build a smoking hot body.
Yes.
If I was just kind of looking, I'm thinking, okay, what's the catch here?
No catch.
No catch?
No catch.
No, it's an online program, right?
That is correct.
Anybody can do it, men or women?
Men and women
All right.
alike.
Okay, and then how does it work? So let's just say I come up there and I said, hey, you know, I'm interested in this challenge. Tell me about it. I mean, what does it entail? What do I get? What am I supposed to do? How, blah, blah, blah. Just
You get 2 workouts.
2 workouts.
Includes 2 workouts, so you don't have to think about what you're going to do. It's given to you.
Okay.
If you want to do another program, sure, fine, go ahead. But you're not going to want to, because you're going to want to get a smoking hot body.
All right.
So you get 2 workouts included in the price, in addition to a meal plan and fitness tips.
Fitness tips, all right. Now, obviously this is online, right?
That is
okay.
correct.
So it's the challenge. So how does one win the challenge?
The team of Shark Strong chooses who did the best.
Okay.
And the winner gets they get for themselves and for a friend, free workouts for a year.
That is awesome. That is, okay. You hear that, folks? If you take on the Smoking Hot Body Challenge and the judges choose you as the winner, you and a friend get a free year of online training.
That's right.
That is a smoking hot deal right there. Not to mention the smoking hot body that you're going to have. So I personally would take that.
I don't see why people don't.
Yeah. Now, so you get 2 workouts.
That's
You get
correct.
a meal plan. So, you know, because for us ladies at least, the most important part of any kind of weight loss program is going to be the diet. That's where women screw it all up.
If you do exactly what I tell you to do, you're going to be fine.
So you must obey the trainer.
Yes.
You know, we have a saying, you know, if you don't succeed, do what your trainer told you to do.
Right?
All right. I know the diet's kind of hard, and girls go, "But it's so hard." But guess what? Suck it up. Pull up your big girl panties and do it.
The diet's not hard, though.
It's not.
You get to eat whatever you want to eat.
Okay. All right. Who here?
Okay, I'm in for this one.
Okay.
You get
Tell
to
us
eat-
about this one.
You get to eat whatever you want to eat. It's just a matter of moderation
Okay.
and portion size.
Portion size.
So, say, for example, you want to eat lasagna.
Pizza.
Okay, pizza. You want to eat pizza?
Yeah. 5 times a day.
You get to eat pizza 5 times a day. But it's the amount of pizza you get to eat. You don't get to eat 18 slices. You get to eat 1 slice for a meal, and then you get to wait, and then you get another slice for that meal, and then you get to wait. So you can, in theory, eat pizza all day long.
I got to see the results on this one. I got to say, because I've always been adamant about your standard chicken breast and brown rice and broccoli type of diet, but eating whatever I want.
But it depends on what you're eating. If you're eating a pizza loaded up with cheese is nothing but fat. You're going to get fat.
Delicious fat, too.
Yeah, so make sure it's kept to a minimal amount of fat on the pizza. A little bit, and the pizza slice should be a thin carb, loaded up with protein and vegetables. You can have pizza as a meal, in theory, for every single meal all day long.
Now, this contradicts a lot of the advice you get out there from other trainers who typically follow what we call bro science, B-R-O science, passed down since, the days of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, over and over again, kind of tweaked here and there. There are some purists out there that literally follow the old school diets. This completely just contradicts all that, But I've seen the results she's produced in her clients.
Thank you.
And I'm amazed. I'm totally amazed. I mean, like, I got to admit, my clients, I preach a more healthy, non-GMO, gluten-free, all natural kind of diet. And unfortunately, it also elicits slower change. But, I got some pretty good results. But this girl obviously knows what she's doing, because I've seen some results, and I've seen girls literally half their size in a month.
Yep.
So you're doing something right.
Thank you.
Yes. So,
yeah, just you can eat what you want to eat, but you can't eat in one meal. Oh, I'm gonna have pizza for a meal. Yeah, 18 slices later. No,
I don't think I could eat. I don't think I can barely eat 8 slices.
Okay,
never
4.
18. 4? I can even eat 4.
3,
Like
2.
There we go.
2. Yeah, but you don't get to eat 2. You get to eat 1.
Yeah.
I look forward to the next one.
So, for those of you folks out there who, especially gals, you can't give up certain foods because you just love it so much. Maybe this is something for you.
Yeah, holler at me.
I think so. So, how does one sign up for your program?
You go to sharkstrong.com
Okay.
and go to the Smoking Hot Body Challenge tab and click.
Click. Just as easy as that.
Yeah, literally. Also, the challenge, it's divided into days.
Okay.
5 days, 4 days, and 3 days. Meaning, you're only going to compete against people who are able to work out 5 days a week
Sweet.
versus somebody who can work out 3 days a week. Because
Sweet.
it's not fair. I hate challenges. Who are, oh yeah, we're going to do a challenge, and one person's working out 5 days a week, the other one's working out 3 days a week. How the heck is that fair? It's not.
Makes sense. So, how long of a challenge are we talking about?
12 weeks.
12 weeks.
Yep.
Okay. So, well, obviously, people who are able to commit to a bigger workout schedule can get to their goal sooner.
True.
Okay. So that means you're going to have 4 different winners.
Yes.
That's cool. That is absolutely cool. I cannot wait to see the winners. Hopefully, I'll be one of the judges.
Nice. Yeah, and I would love for you to. That would be
Thank
cool.
you. So
would
this
be
is
cool.
so the reason why a lot of these challenges have become real popular. And I remember, the first one of these so-called transformation challenges was back in 1997. EAS did a competition, Body for Life.
Yep.
I actually entered the second one because I got the video of the first one, and Bill Phillips started all these.
Yep. Yes, he did.
And it has caught on really quick, and it's permanent. It is here. And I've always wondered what has made them so popular. Is it you think it's a competition factor? I mean, there's been a lot of people who do very, very well in these, and then there's people out there who do well and then fall off the horse and go right back to what the original was. But for some darn reason, these challenges stick.
I think it's the accountability in 2 ways. One, you paid money to do something. So one, you see your money. The other is accountability. You have to hold true to something, and someone's going to check on you.
Yeah. And you can hire a personal trainer by all means. But what is it about these challenges that makes it so much more effective than a personal trainer?
Camaraderie, too?
Camaraderie?
I think so.
Yeah, because I tell you what, I mean, I always I got a lot of friends that in the industry that do these challenges, and it's unbelievable, the results that they're seeing. And I'm amazed about it. And you know, me personally, I kind of resisted it for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, well, why are you going to commit just to 12 weeks or whatever? You know, why not just commit your whole life to it?
But that's a start to committing your whole life.
There you go. There
It's
you go.
a start. It's a
So-
jump start.
So there we go. So when it comes to these challenges, keep in mind that if you quit afterwards, you lose those gains. When it comes
Yeah.
to fitness, you have to maintain it. It's for the rest of your life. You want to maintain what you got to keep doing what you were doing. Maybe not to the extent of, you know, the intensity of what you're going through in the challenge, but definitely, you know, I don't know, 3 days a week of, you know, really, really good intense workouts, and definitely on the diet. You definitely can't fall off the horse when it comes to that diet, because once you go back to your original weight, you will go back to your original weight, plus probably more.
There's no, but the point is,
Mhm.
too, there's no point in going back to your original weight.
You'd be stupid. I'll tell you what, I don't
There's
understand.
no
why?
point.
Why does anybody work their butt off to get these results and then quit? I don't understand.
I don't either.
It doesn't make sense to me. It's kind of like, I mean, you work so hard, you know, and
And you see for yourself
Yeah.
what you can do,
and then you feel that glory from it all,
right?
and then throw
Why
it
would
all
you-
away. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
is.
make sense to me. I mean, I don't understand the mentality.
I'm thinking it goes back to, well, if they can get to where they are currently, they can do it again. So it's okay to have that piece of cheesecake, no big deal. I know how to get back there.
Have 3 or
No,
4 of them that night.
Then, oh, you know, I can have that piece of cheesecake again. I know what I got to do. I've been there. I've been, you know, in the zone. I can do it again.
Yeah.
And repetitively, you get back to where you were, as opposed to staying where you should be.
Mm-hmm. That's when
The yo-yo nonsense
Yeah.
happens.
So, yeah. So, what do you have to offer to people who, when the challenge is over, to help them maintain?
They can sign up and continue on with sharkstrong.com. But they at least get the 2 workouts and they can keep using them.
Awesome. Yeah.
And the meal plan too.
So, you know, with a lot of people out there that are, you know, that kind of aren't adept to fitness and understanding how the weight loss process goes, at least through fitness.
And the workouts are so detailed, it's kind of
Yeah.
scary.
So there's a maintenance factor involved. And I don't think a lot of people who take on these challenges really, really comprehend that, you know, just because you reach your goal weight doesn't mean you get to stay there. You know, it's definitely, it's kind of like a car. You know, in order to keep the car going at 60 miles an hour, you got to sit there and you got to pedal.
You got to put oil in it.
Yeah, you got to maintain it. You got to keep your, you know, you got to maintain that speed and whatever. It takes a lot. It's work, not a whole lot of work. It's not like, you know, shifting from first, second, third, fourth gear and all up. But once you get there, it is a lot easier to maintain. I got to admit. Yeah.
What is that? Devil's in the details.
Yeah. So when it comes to these challenges, do keep that in mind. That once you get there, it's great. Don't throw it away, please.
No.
You work so hard for it.
It should become
know?
it should become second nature to you.
Yeah, and you know, and then at the same time, you got her to, you know, or a trainer or whoever you're working with, that's going to be there to help you stay on board. But you can't quit.
I hold my clients and people anyone who signs up for my challenge accountable.
There you go. And I
And
think,
it's kind of
okay,
fascinating
okay,
how
let me-
accountable I make
Now
them.
let me ask you this. Okay, while you're, let's just say someone signs up for the challenge. Okay.
Sure.
Obviously, they're not just going to check in on the first day and then check back in 12 weeks later.
No.
What goes on in order to keep someone accountable to you? How do you go
Email.
about it? Email?
Emails
All right.
and an occasional text.
Occasional text.
You will get a random text from someone from the team. How you doing? Where's my photo?
Oh,
What?
okay. Tell me about the photos.
You have to send in before and after photos
Before and after, but what about in between?
and in between.
Oh, progress photos, folks. So
Yes.
that's what we're getting to. So
I will catch you off guard and I will make you. I will hold you accountable. Why are you looking this way when last week you were looking the other? No,
and nothing's worse than a pissed off trainer.
I'll
I'll tell you that right now, folks. All the crap that we can do to you. The whole thought
I'm
just turns
nice.
me on right now.
I'm very nice in the sense of being very direct.
Mhm.
I don't have time.
Yeah,
I don't have time.
Yeah, we kind of have to be direct as a trainer. I'm kind of mean. I mean, like 50 burpees.
I'm not mean. I'm just very direct. It's like, what happened? You know what happened. I don't know what happened. Tell me what happened.
Oh, Trainer Sylvia, I ate the whole pizza.
You're not supposed to eat. No more pizza for you.
But I can't help it. I like it so much.
Well, let's modify that.
But I can't help it.
You can eat pizza all day long. One slice each meal.
Okay, so what if I had a pizza?
Not loaded with cheese.
Okay, what if I caved in? Okay.
All right.
I just couldn't help myself, and I had the whole pizza. What would you do to me?
I wouldn't do anything. I would acknowledge that you ate a whole pizza. But that's something you did to yourself. It's not that doesn't affect me.
She's so nice.
That doesn't affect me.
I would have had her. I would have had the person do 50 burpees right there on YouTube for
No.
me. That's
I'm
what
not,
I
I'm
would.
not gonna quote unquote punish someone.
Oh,
If you ate a whole pizza, you know you ate a whole pizza. You know you should not be eating a whole pizza.
Yeah, but what are those?
That's on you.
So, for someone like who this person I just described here, what basically is there for them who just keep screwing up, other than the fact they're not obviously going to win the contest, but people who are looking for a little bit more accountability than that.
They have to look at the reasons as to why they are doing the things that they're doing.
Pizza's so good, though.
No, but there's something else behind that.
Just
It's
so
that
good.
kind of self-sabotage is just that, self-sabotage. You have to address why you're doing this to yourself. Do you have a fear of success? Do you have a fear of people noticing you all of a sudden in your change?
Maybe
Do
they
you-
just like pizza.
Or, I mean, but there's something else behind that. There really is.
It's kind of like you and your chemtrails, George.
And I love chemtrails.
Inside story. We'll have to talk about that sometime, by the way. So yeah,
I don't know what's going on,
you
but I'm going to roll with it.
You need to go check out his Facebook page about all the chemtrails. Anyway,
Okay.
So, not to go off the subject though, but so yeah. So all you guys who out there who are interested in maybe it's time for you, and you need something. You know, a personal trainer can be can be very, very pricey. At least a good trainer. I would never trust a trainer who charges cheap to be not to slam the trainers who do charge cheap out there, but just let you know when you get what you pay for. But on online training,
Very
it's
affordable.
Yes, affordable. I mean, how
Yeah.
affordable are we talking here?
$100 a month.
Oh, $100 a month, folks. Who cannot afford $100? If you can't afford $100 a month, why the hell do you even have a computer? Come on, folks. Come on, $100 a month. I've actually had people come up to me and want me to train them, literally train them 5 days a week for $100 a month. I've had
No.
people- Yeah, but
No.
yeah.
No. No. No.
$100 for this, guys. This is awesome. You get 2 workouts a week, a full meal
No, no.
plan.
2 workouts one time.
Oh.
Not a week.
Oh, 2 workouts. Okay.
Just
Okay, still.
for
You had,
the Smoking Hot Body Challenge.
yeah.
For the monthly workout
Yeah.
session, or when they sign up to be a Shark Strong or to be a shark, you get 1 workout once a month,
Okay.
and that changes. But I'm on you.
Gotcha.
You get the accountability of having a personal trainer.
There you go. There you go.
So
So if you can't afford $100 a month, you know what I recommend?
like
Drop the pizza.
it's literally less than $4 a day.
Yes. You know, and people go, "Who I can't afford this." No, guarantee you. If you really, really wanted this, you will
listen to-
find a way to make that $100.
It's less than a Happy Meal.
There you go. So if you're eating,
A
if
Happy
you-
Meal a day.
yeah, if you're drinking coffee, let's say 4 coffees, a $4 coffee.
Less than a coffee.
Okay, yeah.
Can
Let's
start,
let's
you
let's
know.
add this up, okay? Let's say that you have a latte every day before you go to work, okay? Let's say 4 times 5. That's $20 a month times about 480. There's $80 towards this just by simply dropping your lattes every morning. Think about it. If
Yeah.
you don't say you can't afford it, because that's not the truth. The truth is you don't want it that bad. So those of you who
That's
want
right.
it, if you want it, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
All right. So find a way to make it happen.
Yep.
And go join the thing. So, but I want to go ahead and change this up real quick. I just got an email here from somebody. I got an email from Angela Ohl in Iowa. Woo! So Iowa, Angela goes, hello, I went from a size 0 to I don't even know what size I am now, but I gained 40 pounds during pregnancy and I'm ready to have my body back. what can be done. So, 40 pounds of pregnancy. So she's had a baby about a month ago, okay? And for those of you gals who've gained weight after your pregnancy, that's normal. I believe, first of all, starting off sitting down with yourself and being realistic with yourself and understanding that you just popped a baby out of your body that you held in you for 9 months. That's amazing.
Yes.
And it's hard on the body. So you got to let yourself just, first of all, recover. And be
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, first of all, 40 pounds is not bad. Actually, I've seen worse, like 100 pounds. Whew. But, you know, a lot of gals out there are, you know, watch TV and they hear, oh, you know, I don't know, Kim Kardashian lost 40 pounds in 1 month. Those, first of all, that could be an all-out lie, okay? Something to kind of bring, you know, attention to the celebrity. 40 pounds a month, that's extreme. I mean, as a trainer, I would never take on anybody for 40 pounds a month after a baby. No way. That's just scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. I would say maybe 10 pounds a month, and that's pushing it right there after a pregnancy.
You have to be damn near perfect eating, workout, everything to drop. Yeah.
And, you know, that's harsh. And so, first of all, I say get realistic with your goal. I say a safe amount of fat loss, especially after pregnancy. And first of all, give yourself 8 weeks. Okay, allow your body to recover from just the pregnancy and the birth of the baby alone. Okay,
check with your doctor first.
Yeah. And when your doctor says go for it. Most likely they will say about 8 weeks. Okay, and if you had a C-section, definitely wait for the doctor to say yes.
Good Lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because that you basically just severed your abdominal wall in half.
Yep.
Okay, that's the muscle. That's like taking your bicep muscle and cutting it in half. Okay, so you gotta be realistic with yourself. And are you breastfeeding or not? Those play into role.
Yes, they do.
Do you have no? Typically, gestational diabetes goes away after the baby is born, right? Yeah, I think so.
But your hormone levels will. Your hormone levels will be off. Everything will be off.
Mm-hmm. That is for sure. You will not be normal. You just will not be normal. And nothing guarantees you're going to lose the weight first because your body could be holding on to that fat in order to feed baby if you are breastfeeding. Just keep that in mind, okay? But what I would recommend is, first of all, getting the okay from your doctor. Okay, to say that you can start a workout program. And
Absolutely.
If you've never worked out before, you're definitely going to want to speak to a trainer or a professional who is an expert in post pregnancy training, okay? Because you know that is actually what we call a special populations.
Yes.
Okay, and you're a special case. All right, you're just not like some 18-year-old right out of high school who could just do any workout. There's some limitations involved here, you know. And so, but let's just say that your doctor did okay you to hire, and not a specific trainer, just an all-out general trainer, okay? I would say, first of all, let's start getting you your diet lined up, first of all, because no matter how hard you work out, if you don't have your diet lined up, you're really not going to see that much of a change.
Nope.
You might firm up your muscles underneath there and, get a stronger core, but when it comes to losing that fat throughout your body, the majority of that's going to be diet, period. Okay, and every person's going to be different. Some girls require more carbs. Some girls can get away with no carbs. I mean, everyone's going to be different.
True.
And to follow one diet may or may not work for you. I mean, like some people are all about this Atkins diet. Well, there are some people out there who can die on Atkins diet, just so you know. Okay, it didn't work for everybody. It's just that it worked for a lot of people, and they're very vocal about it. So, but you're going to kind of know. I would say after a pregnancy, what you thought you knew about your body might change.
Well,
because you might think,
because your body did change.
Yeah. So you're now a mother. Just take that in mind. You're now a mother.
But your body does physically, chemically, hormonally change.
But on a good note, obviously, whatever you do is going to be better than nothing.
True.
Okay. So I would say start off light. So if you've never worked out before, start off by maybe walking, okay? Get your body adapted for a week or two. Then let's maybe step it up a little bit. Let's throw in a few weights maybe, I sit there and tell you exactly what to do. There's nothing I can tell you specifically because...
Or seek out
a personal
Trainer Joe.
Yeah.
Or myself, online personal training.
Yeah, come find us because we got to know exactly what's up. We got to know exactly how your pregnancy went, how old you are, what you were doing before. Just a lot of things are involved.
But the purpose for us is we actually provide the direction you need to go in.
Yep.
With direction, not just, oh yeah, go to the gym and work out and flop some weights around.
Yeah.
Doing how? What? Do this? No.
Yeah. So
Do this, baby.
yeah. With post, pregnancy training, you're definitely going to need some personalization. And I can't stress
And
that enough.
direction. Yeah.
Yeah, direction. Because maybe you're gung ho. Maybe it's like you don't want to go in there and throw in 7 days a week and burn yourself out after 2 weeks. Definitely don't want to be doing that.
No.
So
There's no purpose to that.
yeah, so let the trainer. And heck, and if you can't afford a trainer, go in for at least a consultation and have them write you out a program and maybe try once a week with a trainer.
Or seek me out.
Yeah, or seek her out or something like that, something more affordable. There's ways around it.
Yep.
Just don't dive in by yourself. Definitely don't grab yourself Muscle and Fitness magazine or, sorry, I shouldn't say any names here, but just don't grab some bodybuilder or fitness magazine and just depend on that, because that kind of just, that's written to...
You can hurt yourself.
Yeah, you can hurt yourself, because those magazine articles are written to attract your attention to get you to buy the magazine article, not to actually be effective, just so you know, okay?
Well, in addition to the workouts that they're proposing for a person to do, they're hard.
Yeah.
They're very hard. And for a person who's never worked out, doesn't know
Yeah.
quite how to hold a weight, lift the darn weight, you can seriously actually hurt yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you about something that happened about 10 years ago. A friend of mine got a hold of a magazine, and it told her a really, really great exercise to try. Okay, this person had never worked out before.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, get this, okay? The exercise was to do a handstand against the wall with your your hips bent and your legs straight, so that you're about 3 feet from the wall in a full-on handstand, and your feet are flat against the wall.
I know what you're
That's
like a shoulder press.
No, just to stand there.
Really?
Yeah. All I could think of, even if to do a shoulder press, but it was just a handstand. Oh, it's great for your shoulders and your core.
It is.
Okay, now, I tried it, and I was advanced at the time, and it about killed me, but to sit there and hand that out to someone just without really any stipulations on if you're a novice or an advanced or whatever was utter BS. And I couldn't believe the magazine put that out there.
Did she actually try to do it?
Yeah, she tried it, and fell on her head. Okay, so we're talking about like almost a 200-pound woman, okay, who never worked out. Tried to do it, barely could hold herself for a couple of seconds, and just went down on her head.
Okay, number one, know your limitations. If
Yeah.
you've never worked out and you're ever, you've seen a magazine, this is what you could be doing, and you've never done it, and you you're overweight, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do that to yourself. That's just consult with Joe or consult
Yeah.
with me.
Or heck, if you're at a Gold's Gym,
Consult with
yeah.
anybody, but don't do that. Don't.
Yeah, you gotta be very, very careful with the information that's out there. And there's a lot of good information out there, don't get me wrong.
She
But,
actually tried to do that.
yeah. And I tried to do it. I was like, holy crap.
But really,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's unbelievable what I see in the gym. Have you been have you paid attention? Do you pay attention? I'm
Yeah.
a trainer. I pay attention, okay? Some of the things I see in gyms, it's like, okay. Like my favorite one, some little 110-pound kid trying to do a squat with 245s on each side of the bar. And I'm looking going, oh. And he comes down, maybe, I don't know, quarter of the way down, and his body's all hunched over forward stuff. And I have to look away. Because, it's kind of like I want to go say something to him, but I don't want to hurt his ego.
no.
That's, ugh.
Yeah, that's so touchy.
I think we should talk about that. What have you seen lately in gyms?
Oh.
Not to change the subject, but just so you know, you girls who are coming out of pregnancy, just go hire a trainer. Seriously, just do yourself a favor, spend the money and do it. Now we're going to talk about some crazy crap we've seen in the gym stuff. This is going to be fun.
I've watched new ways to do all kinds of exercises and to do what I. No, yeah,
You know what my
it's just
favorite?
bad.
You know what my favorite things to do? I remember this one time. I was at Bally's in, I want to say it was Orange Grove, California. I'm not sure, somewhere in that area there. It had a very high population of Asians from Asia. Okay, not Asian Americans, but actual Asians. It was unbelievable what I saw these people doing. I saw this guy who laid down on a prone leg curl machine, stuck his head underneath where the ankle should have been, and started doing neck extensions with the prone leg curl machine. And then one day I saw, I don't know what machine it was, yeah. And she stood up on the seat, put her leg up on it, and started doing these weird things with her leg. And I'm like going to myself, isn't there like a picture on all machines that kind of tell you what to do? Anyway, if you ever want to watch something funny as hell, go to that one of those ballads where everyone's Asian. Not to sound racist, remember I'm part Asian people, so I can say it. But
I notice I'm not saying a word. I'm black. I'm not saying I can't speak on any of that.
Sorry, I'm only half Asian.
I just.
But have you ever watched, like, I'm going to piss off some Asians here. I don't care. But funny is, I only see Asians, the ones that are doing these weird things on the machines. Almost like they look at every machine as a potential massager.
I'm not saying a word.
It's almost as bad as watching women sit down on those vibrating machines. It's like, have a seat. Enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So why have a boyfriend when you just go to the gym? Oh, that's hilarious. I know, I kill me, right? Oh, by the way, Angela says thank you. Oh, I think the girl asked about the pregnancy. Anyway. Okay, so welcome to the Trainer Joe Show. You know, I'm laughing so hard I'm sweating right now.
You got a problem.
Look, I'm sweating. Woo! Got a good laugh.
I don't want to look.
I won't need to do any Pilates today, that's for sure. So nothing funny to say if you've seen in gyms? Just say they're white. Don't have to say Asian. Just say they're white. You know, because we can always pick on white people.
No,
It's never racist to talk crap about white people.
That is true, though. It
Right?
is not.
Yeah. We can call you Cracker, and it's still okay.
Yeah. Honky, it doesn't matter. We don't care.
She's blushing. I know you can't tell.
I do have some white in me, but that can be taken so many different ways
We
now.
can get you some more white in you if you like.
Smarta.
I was wide open for that one.
And I know that's why I was like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, and then the words fell out, and I'm just like, what?
Be glad some of my friends aren't here. They would get you, or they'd get you on somebody.
Well, you got me, so I don't need an ambush. Shit. Damn.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny that some of the stuff we see in the gyms.
Yes.
I think one day we should just like put on one of those mystery cameras on our hat or sunglasses and just kind of walk around and just like videotaping people.
I like that idea.
You like that idea? We should
I
do
do.
that sometime.
I really
I had to
do.
get hold of those glasses. I don't know where to get any.
Best
Cheaters.
Buy.
Best Buy.
Ah.
I have an affiliate link with Best Buy too. Get a little kickback.
They have the pens, too. They have all kinds of little gadgets
Yeah, to
there.
watch around like going.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaters.com.
Ooh.
Don't ask me how I know that, but I do.
I think that's a good idea. I think we'll do that in a future show.
Mm.
I think some of the stuff would be so fun. Have a little compilation. Do you have that Facebook page called Weird Awkward Gym Moments?
No.
You should check that out.
I'm gonna-
Hilarious.
Okay.
Hilarious. Some of the stuff. As a matter of fact, let's see if I have some here. I can't plug this in, can we? On Awkward Gym Moments.
You need to.
Let's see.
We won't see it. We would hear it.
Okay. Let me see.
Maybe
if
you could just show it to.
Hold it up to the.
Go like.
I have this new iPad.
Check this out.
And I don't know how to use it yet. Wow, it's awkward. Oh, wait. Awkward gym moments. Come on. There we go. Okay, Awkward Gym Moments has 822 likes on it, okay? And, I have another question? That's somebody flirting with me. Sorry. Okay, so.
Maybe like the half Asian thing.
It's funny here. This is like Daylin DLB, Daylin Bailey. She's the current Miss Physique Olympia. Anyway, it says, Dad says muscles are for men. And she says, really? So why doesn't he have any? You want to see? This is hilarious. I love this little page. You see that? Can you see it on there?
Nice.
I like this page. It's so freaking hilarious.
Oh, that's another hang-up. Just random rant.
Whoa.
Women who tell me, oh, I don't want to gain too much muscles or because I don't want to get bulky.
I don't want to look like a dude.
Really? If it were that easy to gain muscle, every single guy in the country,
Would be
world,
huge.
would be jacked up.
Yeah.
Really?
No, sometimes I think it's actually girls' excuse, so they don't have, because they don't want to work very hard. They don't want to put any effort into anything.
You have to sweat. It's okay. I mean, wow.
Oops. See that kind of stuff right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy crap! He's shaking the whole. He's moving the machine around.
Show it.
Oh, okay, ready? Check it out. That's what we're talking about. Things like that you see in the gym, you're like, makes you go, Oh, look at him go. Okay, so it's called Awkward Gym Moments. You guys want to go check out that page. Holy crap, what is he doing?
It's awkward and it's a gym moment.
Oh, ow! I bet he hurt his nuts doing that.
That's definitely an awkward gym moment.
Yeah, just awkward gym moment.
If I ever do anything that's stupid, please kick me.
I will punch you.
Yeah, please. I mean,
from one trainer to another. I'll
take
knock
one of
you.
her slices of pizza away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I promise I won't do it then. Okay.
You can have pizza, people. You can eat it. Just one slice for one meal.
That's actually.
But it's got to be clean in that it can't be loaded with cheese.
Clean pizza. That's an oxymoron.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? I have a recipe for.
I eat nachos.
Ooh. I have a recipe for a pizza crust made with quinoa.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I gotta go look it up. You're looking at me weird, George.
What?
What is quinoa?
Yeah.
Quinoa is a grain from South. Well, I think it started off in South America, or I don't know, but it was considered food of the gods back in the Aztec Inca civilizations back then. It's a high protein, low glycemic carbohydrate. Very, very good. It's kind of pricey though.
No.
And it's very, very pricey.
You should blend it because it's not cheap.
Yeah. So it's
really you should.
Yeah.
Mix it with stuff.
Yeah, but it's got its own little flavor. So the flour it's almost it's like a little slightly bitter if you buy the flour version of it. But I like quinoa because it tastes neat, like little itty bitty. I'm about to say something, and you guys are going to slaughter this one. It tastes like little balls in your mouth.
Oh, wow. Little ones?
Little balls in your mouth. Anyway. And it's
it does taste like little balls.
It's like little itty bitty balls. It's like little itty bitty like half
I'm
the size
not
of
jumping on
ballberry.
this train.
Okay.
Damn it! I'm gonna keep going. I'm not on the
But
train.
it's spelled Quinoa. So if those of you guys want to check it out, it's a superfood. It's pricey. I mean, you're talking about what you usually can get for like 2 pounds of rice. You could only get maybe half a pound of quinoa. Okay.
That's why you should load it up with vegetables.
Yes.
And thin it out that way, make it go the extra mile.
Yeah, and I think the majority of it is organic.
Yeah.
I don't think any of it's grown here in the U.S.
No.
Well, if she makes her pizza with the quinoa, that's what it's called? Quinoa, right?
Quinoa, yeah.
Does she get to put more toppings on it then?
No.
Oh.
I mean, but
trying
you
to work
actually,
for you here.
But you can put more toppings on it,
yeah.
but there would be vegetables.
Vegetable toppings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roasted vegetables.
Yeah, you know, I don't like vegetables on my pizza. I want it like all cheese and
I
meats
love
and
vegetable
maybe some
pizza.
tomatoes. But
That's the way I get mine.
I love
Obviously, you can tell, but that's the way I like my pizza.
You like your pizza?
No, but you can eat pizza just loaded up with vegetables and a little bit of cheese. And
So basically, you
Definitely
have
protein.
thin crust first of all.
Yep.
Okay, thin crust.
Not thick,
And
thin.
2 inches of vegetables on top.
And some protein. 3 ounces of protein.
Ooh, that's it. Oh wait, you can get a lot for 3 ounces of meat on your slice.
Not on that
okay,
train.
wait a
I'm
second.
not on the
I wasn't
train.
even thinking about. I wasn't even thinking dirty.
But you
Dirty? God, you got a dirty mind.
it never shuts off. It really doesn't. I can't help myself. I got problems. I really do.
You know, this is very, very normal for girls in the fitness world because our libidos are high because of our fitness. A little increase in testosterone thanks to exercise. Yeah, we kind of, and you know, with the extra, and with the extra ability to, or muscular endurance and flexibility, we
Freaks.
could do a lot more in bed. So every one of you guys need to get yourself a fitness girl. I'm talking about sex.
Unreal.
You're going to look at that guy on that machine then, right?
Oh my God! You know, I'm going to the gym next. I mean, if you see me sitting on a vibrating machine,
You got problems.
we got problems. That means I've come to my wits' end in celibacy here.
I'll throw water
I've
on you.
kind of declared a little bit of celibacy, not because I won't go into details.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to go there? Really?
no, it's just
No. I just
we're not
stop.
going to. That's a different
Stop.
show. That's a different show. So we'll definitely talk about that. But yeah, but when you're fit and healthy, everything else is healthy too. Functions so much
seriously.
better. Sex is so much better when you're fit and healthy.
Well, not just fit and healthy. You feel good about yourself.
Yeah. It's like
You smoking hot body
I
challenge.
know. It's like you look in the mirror and something
You
about
say,
the
"Damn, I
hormones.
look good."
The hormones. You could literally be. You don't have to be perfect. I
No.
know. You could just. You feel good.
You feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah. You feel strong, and even if you don't have a six pack, you still feel sexy.
Because you look better than what you did before.
Yeah, and you feel better. But just overall, you feel better. It does something to your brain.
True.
It really does change the chemistry of your brain.
True.
And I should
And
look
for the good.
Yeah, and and then of course, especially after a workout, if you do it right, it's like almost euphoric. Especially when you have sex after a workout. Oh, damn! I need a boyfriend.
I'm not on that trade.
You're trying to make me want one now. I'm not even gay.
We need to so save a show for this subject right here. I think it should be next week's show. Oh my God, we just got a perfect idea. I need to get another single girl and you, and let's all get together and just talk about sex, boys, and fitness. Ladies out there in Las Vegas, if you are single and fit, get a hold of me
Holler.
ASAP.
Yeah.
Holler, because I kind of like that idea. I really, really do. So, but
Yeah. I'm down.
down for that. Cool.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, we still have a couple more minutes left of this show. So, okay. So, we're trainers, obviously.
Yep.
We talk about this whole entire hour. And if you're just now tuning in, I'm a personal one-on-one trainer. She's an online trainer. We also offer boot
Shortstrung.com.
camps. So I wanted to touch on our boot camps. Okay.
Ah.
Now I run a boot camp 3 days a week, and it might be changing down to 2 days a week simply because it seems like most normal women really can't commit to 3 days a week. But my boot camps are called Girly Boot Camp. It is about the change. We're about to bring on 2 new trainers. All 3 of us have military backgrounds. I'm ex-Navy. One of them is ex-Army. The other one is ex-Air Force, and we are looking for someone who is ex-Marine, okay? And we're going to bring all of our styles in. And basically, I can't say, right now I'm kind of catering to women. It's called Girly Boot Camp, but I want to change the whole format so we can actually include men so men won't feel like it's, I don't know, some tush tightening, inner thigh, whatever kind of workout that's just for the gals. Because the workouts that I teach in my boot camp, the only difference between that and regular boot camp is I just take out all the extra heavy upper body moves that the women can't do, and I focus more on cardiovascular moves and legs and abdominals for the gals, okay? And so that's Monday, Friday. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 here at City Athletic Club. Email me if you want some more information. I'll let everybody try it for a week for free. Okay, and then decide which way to go. And I got upgrades if you want to do just the classes, or if you want to do one with a little bit more accountability. That means I'm up your ass to come into the class. Okay, I didn't mean not to rhyme, but it's just did. If you need more nutrition, or if you want some supplements, I have all different tiers. Okay, now you're bringing up your own boot camp here.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Shark Strong Boot Camp will be an extension of what you get online.
Sweet.
Yes. It's going to be a nice extension of what you get online.
Have you decided where it's going to be located at?
Not quite,
Okay.
but that'll be figured out actually by the end of this week or next week.
Good.
And it's going to run possibly 5 days a week.
Woo.
I know. 5 days a week.
Can you imagine that boot camp
Boot
5
camp.
days a week? Dude, you would get in shape in a month.
Uh,
I don't even think I could do boot camp 5 days a week.
I get a demand for having a boot camp, and I'm like, all right, sure. You want me to have a boot camp? Do you really want me to have a boot camp? You're going to get a boot camp.
You better watch what you ask for, folks.
That's right.
Especially with this girl here.
It's
So-
gonna be fun.
So, if you want to get more information about it, email her through her website, sharkstrong.com.
Yep.
Okay. And get her, and just basically get on her email list. And when it starts, she'll let you know. Obviously, it's going to be located. It's located here in Las Vegas. Obviously,
That's
now is
correct.
it open to me online to other people outside the city, or is it just for locals?
Anybody?
Just for locals?
No, anyone. It's not just for locals. If you're in Vegas and you want to go to my boot camp,
I mean, no, you have to be in the area.
yeah,
Okay, so how about for people who are online? Your online clients. Let's say
They-
someone is in Alaska or something.
then they live in Alaska.
Will they be able to do it? I mean, you're going to be videotaping it or anything like that?
There will be some aspects of it videotaped, but
Okay.
it's not going to be in the sense that you watch the videotape and then emulate what you see.
Okay.
That's what the online personal training is for. That's you get the detailed workout and you do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's going to be available to you folks out there. So
Yep.
Shark Strong's boot camps, and then, of course, Trainer Joe's boot camps. And going through a lot of changes in my career, let me tell you. I'm looking forward to all this.
You're
I'm
doing
actually
good.
I want to do one of your boot camps.
Ah.
After I saw what those girls were going through, those
You will be you'll
Mhm.
you'll
I could use a butt kicking. I'm a trainer, and I admit I get lazy.
you'll
You know,
be excited.
When
You'll
I'm
be like,
working 16 hours a day training other people, at the end of the day, I don't really have a whole lot of mental energy for my own workouts.
you're gonna like it.
So
You really are gonna.
Yeah.
You might be mad at me. But I mean, but my workouts are actually extremely, extremely, extremely easy and simple. Very clear, easy, and
You mean
simple.
simple. Don't say easy.
Easy in the sense that they are actually easy to execute,
Oh, execute. Okay. Mm-hmm.
but they're effective. So by the time you're done, you're gonna be dripping in sweat.
We like sweaty things.
So it is easy. It's simple. It's direct. It's very clear, but hella effective.
Oh, great. So, tell us your style. Like, do you do a lot of interval training? Do you have them do a shitload of reps? Lots of running? What do
Not
you
a
what
lot
you
of
got?
running.
Not a lot
You're
of running?
gonna not a lot of. You walk, you run, you walk, you run. That's it for a warm up. But it's very 3 rounds of circuit training.
Very, very distinct. Gotcha.
3 rounds of circuit training with 3 separate exercises that you're doing in that circuit.
Okay. Traditional circuit training.
Yeah.
Okay, so in my boot camps,
But you finish that circuit and then you move to the
Okay.
next 3.
so now is everyone working in unison, or is it everything self-paced?
Everything's self-paced.
Self-paced. Okay. So I do my boot camps are self-paced as well, and I do something a little different. Kind of I get my my tips from, I guess you could say, a lot of different styles. I do what we call WODs, WODs, workouts of the days, which I honestly stole from CrossFit because I like them. What can I say? But I can't do CrossFit. Anyway, and
CrossFit, I don't.
yep,
I'm
and-
not a fan.
I'm a fan of it,
I'm
but I
really
can't
not.
do it. I mean, I'm an athlete, at heart, and I can't do it because I've got too many injuries. So, but I don't.
A lot of people hurt
Oh
themselves.
yeah, well, because they don't do it right. Because a lot of
Yeah.
people should not be doing CrossFit, but that's a whole
That-
different story. But
True.
my workouts would be something like I'll give you, this is a very typical one. Let's say I have you do 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, 10 jump squats, 10 shoulder presses, and 10 pull-ups. And my pull-ups are girly style, so they're actually horizontal, not full pull-ups. So this way everybody can do them. Hence girly boot camp, okay? Now if you're a guy, I'd have you do a regular pull-up. Sounds easy, right? Now go run a half a mile. Okay? Come back now. Your job is to cover 4 of those, 4 rounds of all that in an hour. That's where the challenge is. Okay? Now I got to admit, the first time I did my own workout, I think I covered 3 in an hour. I ran that half mile, and I think I had to take 10 minutes to recover. So you see, though, it's self-paced. So I'm not there screaming at you now. If I see you standing around a little bit too much when I know you could be working out instead, I might go over there and of course, give you that look.
I'll say for myself and for your work, because I've seen them, we're both very hands-on in that. We make sure your form is right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because it's not beneficial to you if your form is incorrect. It makes no sense for you to be doing an exercise wrong. It makes no sense. So she and I are both very, very
adamant about form. Too many people I've seen out there, and I won't say any companies here, but I've had plenty of people come in from other boot camps that were completely just trashed because of bad form, because the trainers were not real trainers. They were people who just completed the boot camp program there and decided to become a boot camp instructor.
It's okay.
You gotta be careful with those people, though. I'm actual trainer, so we're actually, and she's a trainer too, we actually understand form and execution and how to do it properly so they don't hurt yourself. And I don't use a whole lot of exercises where people can hurt themselves.
Bank yesterday, where the person that helped me get my card, whatever, I was at the bank, and she's like, yeah, I do squats, and it hurts my back. I was like,
squats should never hurt your back.
I said, God, show me what you're doing. So she was in her heels, and she did a squat, and she was doing some weird twerky thing. I said, hold your chest up. Hold it up.
Oh, she was completely bent all the way over.
She was kind of hunched and weird, kind of doing some weird thing with her hip.
Now, see, a good trainer would have caught that and stopped her right there from developing that bad habit right there.
And I was like, hold your chest up. Now try it. And she did it, and she's like, that's amazing. I said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get detailed instructions online with my program.
There you go.
Boot camps, you'll get me detailed in person.
Awesome. So.
And her too.
Yeah. So there you go. So sharkstrong.com, trainerjoe.com, trainerjo, no e.com. All right. So you interested in any of those programs? Get a hold of us ASAP. You still have time for bikini season. Okay.
Yep.
Still have time, all right? And you got the challenge, and you can get one-on-one training over here or even a structured boot camp program for yourself as well. So we're going to sign out here at the end of our hour. It's been a pleasure having you. Thank you for
Thank you.
thank you for the core workout. Everybody, Trainer Joe signing out. We'll see you next week right here on alltalkradio.net.